Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this project we're going to make a really pretty card using the Delicate Engravings kit from Griffin. We're going to use a couple of other items, but we're going to make a really pretty card. Something that's really fancy and I just think is just so pretty. It would suit so many different occasions. You would be able to change the sentiment. Everything I do use I shall put in a detailed list on my blog, so please be sure to check there. You can always comment on my blog and you can comment on Facebook. It's YouTube. If you comment I can't get back to you. And talking about comments, today's the 12th of November and I go tomorrow to create. Well, I start my epic journey to get to create tomorrow, should I say. So if you comment and I don't get back to you this week and half of next week, it's because I'm not here. Please be patient if I don't like your comment or reply to you straight away, because I'm going to have limited time and limited Wi-Fi. So I'm just kind of giving you the heads up on what's happening, as it were, so you can future plan. If you want to comment, you want to get in touch with me, and I just don't get back to you, don't panic. But if you watch Facebook and Instagram, I will post photos of things that are happening, etc. Obviously, HSN are live streaming the event. If you go to Anna's Facebook wall, she'll obviously keep everybody updated as well. So there's lots of opportunities there for you to be able to see what's happening. Right, back to our little project. So the first thing I'm going to need for my project is my base card. Now this is a 7x5 blank ivory base card. I'm using my bone folder just to make sure that I've got a nice sharp edge along this, along the score line, so that the card will stand up and it'll look more professional when we're finished. Now, as always, we're going to do the inside first. Now, I think the idea for this insert is quite nifty, and I think it's a great one for anybody who is maybe not happy stamping, that wants to give it a go, and somebody who likes to do something with the waste material, should I say. Now, so what I've done is I've cut a piece of ivory card and I've used a rose stamp. Now, this rose stamp was from an old kit from Anna's that it could possibly be, and I've been racking my brain for this one, it could possibly be the anniversary collection stamps. I don't know if you remember those from a few years ago. Now, I've been quite naughty because I haven't labelled the sheet up that these stamps are on, which I didn't used to before I did the videos, because I didn't think I had to. So I'm kind of thinking it could be that one. But it could work with any flower stamp. And what I've done, I'll be honest, I'm using the waste from the die that we're using on the front, which is from the All Heart layer collection. And it's this one, the lattice. And I've taken the waste and I've trimmed it to fit the inside of the card. That was just my glue bottle going over, waving my hands about too much. So I've trimmed it to fit the inside of the card, and then I've trimmed the ivory card to fit underneath, like a frame type of. But before I stamped, I just in pencil drew a light outline around the aperture so that I knew I had to stamp over the line to be able to get the roses in the right place. Now, I think for anybody who's just beginning to stamp, this is an excellent one. And I think for advanced stampers, it's a good one. Because for new stampers, it's a way of practicing positional stamping. And if it goes wrong, you're going to colour it in anyway. Now, I've done mine in black, so mine stands out so you can see it. So you would be able to use any colour and bring that colour in by using your watercolours, your pencils, etc., your pens, just to tone it in. You can see I've just used a little bit of pink on mine, but I wanted mine to stand out so that you could see them through the aperture and see how I created it. We might have to do this as a separate video when I get back to show you what I mean by this, because it's quite a good one and it's a great one for you using your waste. So what I've done is I've got red tape on the back of the waste sheet because it's quite, the edges are quite thin, so I've used the red tape. You all know how much I like the red tape. So we're just peeling the back of that away, and I shouldn't say that really, because it's, you know, the red tape's brilliant for holding things in position. It's one of the strongest tapes there is. So we'll just peel off the last section, and then we want to position our stamped section in the right position. I want to make sure I've got it the right way around as well, so I think I was right the first time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the frame, the aperture, just over the top of the stamped image, making sure I've got all the sections covered. Just lay it down, so now the stamp section is stuck to the frame, and the back of the stamp section is the section we're going to attach to the card. Hope that makes sense. I've also stamped at the bottom congratulations, and this was using Anna's sentiment stamps and die set. You know, the matching one, I think it's 8 or 9 different dies. Well, I've just taken one of the stamps. So pop that in position there, just in the centre of our card. Now, as I say, it's going to stand out quite a lot because I've used the black ink on this. I just wanted you to see the effect. I think the black ink will probably still go with it, but it might just be a little bit too dark. But now that shows you the effect you could get if you use a different colour. So we're going to turn our attention to the front of the card now. And for the base of the card, as I said, we're using the Delicate Engravings kit. So I've just taken one of the base layers. I do think this kit is really pretty, and I think I haven't used it enough in videos for showing you different ideas with it. So I'm just using the base layer like that, and then the next layer, again included in the kit, very pretty with the gold on it and the metallicness. I've put 3D foam on the back. Now I'll go this way with it. I'm not too worried about which way up I use it, because most of it is going to be covered over, but we'll go the right way with it. Now the next layer, I've just kind of shown you this. I've got a little bit of just wax paper over that because I've got double-sided tape in the middle. So I'm peeling the back of the tape away. So this was from the All Heart layer dies, and it's the lattice, and I've used Anna's pink, cerise metallic card to cut that out, and I've embossed it as well. So I'm just sticking it down now because I've added the tape in the middle there. Nice strong tape. I don't need to add any more glue around the edge because we're going to cover that over by using the sentiments and the flowers, etc. So don't worry about anybody seeing the tape there. So next I've got a sentiment that I want to add. Now again, this is from the kit, and they've got a sticky back of the stickers, and it is quite sticky, but I'm just going to add just a little bit of extra glue. Now I want to show you this because I've had a question from somebody about her stickers not sticking, and she says, what can I do? And I said, well, simply add some glue on the back. She says, well, I can't, the stickers. Well, the glue just goes over the top of the stickiness on the back. I'm going to show you again, because my stickers normally stick. I've got to be honest. So the next is some of the florals from the actual delicate engraving kit. Again, we peel the back of them away, and then for anybody who's having trouble with stickers sticking, that could be a good tongue twister, couldn't it? Stickers sticking. I do know some tongue twisters, but they're all rude, so I can't share them. Anyway, moving on. We add our florals to the front, and you saw how I just added a few dots of glue on the back of them. Well, that's going to help them stay in place. Now I've got some more stickers here as well. Again, don't be worried about if you have to add, you know, a blob of glue on your stickers. It's just one of those things. And people that live in humid countries or somewhere that's a little bit hotter, you might have more trouble than somewhere like me that doesn't, because I don't tend to have any problems. But, you know, it's handy to know that you can always just add that little bit of glue on the back. And you'll notice I was using a white glue there. I wasn't using my glossy accents. It's only because I've run out. So, no particular reason. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add a little satin bow. And I'm going to add that to that side today. Just something a little bit different. And that finishes our card off perfectly. And it's just such a pretty card, an easy card and a quick card. Something that is very different, and it just works so well. Now you see what I mean about the colour of the inside. Even though it works, you know, it does look good and it works. I've used the black ink and it's just that little bit harsh. A paler pink, a metallic, a cerise, or, you know, a peach or a gold would look great, and that would tone in. But the darkness of it shows you the effect that you can get. So it stands up nicely. Will go in an envelope. You should need maybe a little bit of extra padding because you've got a few layers on there for your flowers. So it might just go up a little bit in your postage, depends where you live. I must mention I've been thanked about mentioning postage and showing the layers and things, because somebody asked me why I did it, and then somebody wrote on the same day, somebody wrote and said, oh, you know, thank you for doing that, it helps. Because obviously wherever you live in the world, your postage is different. So me showing the side of it for the height, you can think, oh, well, that's going to cost me X amount, or that's going to cost me, or I'm going to do mine flat because I'm not going to pay the extra postage. So that sort of like is why I show that. So anyway, moving on. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this. I'm going to repeat myself now. So today's the 12th of November. This will be my last project this side of Create. Please check Facebook, and if you don't already follow me on Facebook or Instagram, please, you know, find me and check out the photos, because I am so looking forward to meeting everybody going, and I'm hoping we all get lots of photos and we have the best time. So I shall see you, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I will see you across the pond. So check out the rest of my projects on the blog, share them, comment, you know, just get your crafty friends interested, and keep watching. And I'll see you when I might see you there, you never know, but I'll see you when I come back. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.